listening to 91.3 FM, WBNY, Buffalo's original alternative since 1982. Brought to you by the Buffalo State College Student Activity Fee. Yay!
What's going on, Buffalo? It's time for the gospel party. 91.3 FM, WBNY. We got an artist in the building, Aunt Lee. After this, joined by Pastor Mike Jr. Let's go.
I understood the assignment. God said go. He gave me the green light. I didn't move slow. Pressure turned into purpose. I caught a flow. The devil threw dirt, but God made it grow. I understood the assignment. Never had all of the stuff I needed when I needed it. Peanut butter, no jelly, but man, we kept eating it. Didn't see the grass, kept on watering and seeding it. Now it's so much green, Bruce Banner wouldn't believe. Tell us how you did it. How you do it? I stayed focused. Okay. How you flip it? Gave it all back to God. Okay. You still winning. I took a whole lot of losses. You ain't tripping. No. Why? I understood the assignment. God said go. He gave me the green light. I didn't move slow. Pressure turned into purpose. I caught a flow. The devil threw dirt, but God made it grow. I understood the assignment.
Didn't have a dollar, just trusted the plan. I ain't know when, but I knew who. Never asked why, I ignored all the lies, cause I knew the truth.
You understand?
5 in the morning, conversing with God and the sun before we saw the sun. Back when my faith had been tested, didn't know I was gonna get it. But we got it done.
So you understand?
This is the view from the other side. This the humility after pride. Devil was plotting on my demise. Sent what he sent, but we still alive. Pressure, now pressure.
They gon' box you in if you let them.
Let 'em. I'm photogenic like.
Look at us now. I understood the assignment. God said go. He gave me the green light. I didn't move slow. Pressure turned into purpose. I caught a flow. The devil threw dirt, but God made it grow. I understood the assignment. God said go. He gave me the green light. I didn't move slow. Pressure turned into purpose. I caught a flow. The devil threw dirt, but God made it grow. I understood the assignment.
And we understand the assignment over here at 91.3 FM, WBNY, Buffalo's original alternative since 1982, brought to you by that Buffalo State Student Activity Fee. What's going on? What's good? What's goody? How you doing? What's tea? What's going on, Buffalo? It's the gospel party. How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a great weekend. It is beautiful down here in the Queen City. Absolutely beautiful. We have an amazing artist with us today. First off, we have our co-host, DJ Slack, No Lack, All Black, Hallelujah. What's up and come on? How you doing over there, Slack?
I'm doing good.
Good. Oh, no, you sound amazing. What's going on? And so I have to always, I always do. I got to give a good introduction. I can't have somebody up on the show and not give them a good introduction. I am so excited about this artist that is joining us today on the Gospel Party 716. Okay. An amazing artist I had the pleasure of meeting at Kingdom Bound last year. When I met him, I was like, oh, shoot, he's really super dope. And then he was like, oh, he's really, really tall. They said oh, there's this rapper. He's going to be on the stage. Shouts out to I Am Second. First off, let's say shouts out to I Am Second for always having the most amazing hip hop stage over there at Kingdom Bound. Y'all got to make sure y'all get there again this year, because they're running it back again, and from what I heard, our guest is going to be there again. So, you definitely got to make sure you come back. But this guy, when I met him, I was like, oh my gosh, he's super duper tall. Why is he so tall? I was like, he looks like a basketball player. And he was like, I am a basketball player. And I was like, oh, okay. So he is a pro basketball player, believer, rapper, just fire. Okay, fire. He played from what I see, I do research. I don't know if you know. I do research, bro. So he played you played at Ohio State, if I'm correct.
And University.
And Temple. He played D1.
Real quick, don't miss this. I beat Syracuse in the Madison Square Garden, packed out crowd.
Get out of
One of
here.
my biggest things I ever had in my career. That was my coming out moment in college.
Listen, I love this. I love this. So he's a basketball player and like college basketball, D1 basketball player. And then he came into Christian hip hop. So we're going to ask him about all that. But guys, I'm so excited because I've been wanting to get him on the show since August, of last year. But I'm so excited. We have the one, the only Aunt Lee, all the way. Now we can say all the way from Canada. Because you officially Canadian now, right?
Yeah.
Are you dual citizenship or you strictly Canadian now?
So no, I still have my American passport.
Okay.
But I am a permanent resident.
Okay.
Basically, like, I'm official, but they make you super official in a few years where you can vote. That's where they claim you being official, but I can do everything besides vote.
Oh my gosh. So that's dope. Congratulations, because I know that's recent. That's recent.
That was in November 2020.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So this is awesome that, we are recently celebrating, you being Canadian now. Your Canadian citizenship. And I'm excited for that for you. So Aunt, I love this. You started playing basketball. Like, when did you start playing basketball? Because like I said, when I met you, I was just like, okay. But he got up on that stage, and when I say he killed it, y'all, he killed the stage. He had people coming in. They were walking through the park, and they were looking like, oh, shoot. And even some of the kids, they were like walking through, like probably never knew anything about Christian hip hop or Jesus. Right. And when he hit that stage, I saw kids coming from like all over, and we're going to play some of his music. But yeah, they were dancing to your music. It was lit. So I'm so excited to have you here. So, okay, tell us about basketball, because first things first is, besides you being a believer and a dad, we're going to get into all that too. You're a basketball player. And like you said, you played in Madison Square. How was that though?
It was sold out. This is like 2 days before Christmas in 2013, I believe. So I've been out of college for a minute. So for those of y'all don't know, I'm a 10-year pro, and I hadn't made an official announcement, but I am unofficially retired.
Wow.
And I didn't get the proper exit that I wanted. Because this was going to be my last year anyway. Just because of what God was doing in music and speaking and just traveling a lot. I was already setting some things up, but I started playing basketball when I was 2. And I was a late bloomer. My parents were pastors, so I didn't learn about AAU and travel ball until I became a teenager. And when they started seeing that I was doing really well, all of a sudden they decided to dance just 4 months basketball. When they did that, and I got around people. With me being a late bloomer, I was able to go from 1 year in my 11th grade to my 12th, 0 scholarships, 60 or more.
Wow.
And I was just based off of hard work, determination, and like stuff was probably out of people in basketball anyway. So I was, locked in doing that. So like God favored work, just use that as a touch.
So is it hard making that transition from being, that basketball player, because that was your life, being a basketball player, to now doing full-time ministry, basically?
Yeah, so I'll just tell you a little bit about what happened. Long story short, I had a 10-year career. I went to university, Ohio State. We wanted to down one that, and how that shifted faith. That's a story itself. But after I'm there, 10 years pro, 14, and the last 2 I've been playing in Kitchener. But 2020 is where everything starts in terms of transition into what I'm doing now. I was trying to figure out what's my I'm playing basketball, but I feel like you got more for me to do while I'm playing basketball.
Right.
Because I'm playing over so I can't talk about God countries. The only realizing camaraderie with people of the gospel is just my team. So when I was doing I was very strategic. But I'm like, I'm coming back to North America and Canada. God opened that door and told me that I'm be worth more than my body. Reason why that's important is because you make a lot more fees than the leagues over here. And by this time, I wasn't going to get more so. I'm like, let's just play Canada and let me network. And God opened up the floodgates, being a professional athlete in the region. More people about that I'm Christian, I feed, all this type of stuff. So, fortunate now, I thought I was good there, but the team had wanted to go in a different direction. And what basically happened, I felt like God took it away. But as you saw me in the summertime, God has been open up for us to go places, rap, do everything. So when he took that away, it was like I'm almost forcing you to trust me to take this thing with full steam with ministry. And if you play basketball, it's just going to be a lot more harder to do what I'm going to do. And so that's what happened. Now I'm seeing how I wouldn't have been able to do a lot of things I actually do right now. Taking my time with ministry, with Christian rap, all that.
And that sounds like a lot of just really trusting God to really just kind of hold the reins to where He wants you to go, and that's hard.
Yeah. Because I didn't know. I knew what he gave with, but I wanted something audible for somebody else. I just did a TV interview yesterday from time thing. If somebody came and told me, man, God is want to do this, and it was already something that told me, I would know more. Like, okay, I'm doing the thing, but I didn't hear what he was telling me exactly to do. It was all, I know what I've done. I know what he's different with. So just do it. I was
right.
You know?
Right. Well, let's get into some music, and we definitely going to talk about this walk with God, and that transition, and just being able. I'm going to try to pick your brain about being able to hear God's voice, especially when you're doing something that you love to do. It's the Gospel Party 716. This is Aunt Lee. We are interviewing Aunt Lee, and this is his song, But God. It's the Gospel Party 716.
I know what I wanna do, but really am I doing what I'm supposed to do? You don't know what I've been through. I always hear everyone say that's the usual. Let me give you a visual. A life-changing injury was critical. In the hospital dark room, couldn't move back, bro. Rather have had different strokes. A joke. I wish that part was a hoax. To say I let you go after all you did for me, dying on Calvary. What I smoke. Out of that time, but I tried it. Years in the line, I did that and drinking was about it. But not all the time, but yeah, I crossed that line. And my soul was dying. Had an epiphany. Many times I cried. Destiny was certain back in another lifetime. But during that time, if I died, hell was probably my next ride. Cause I compromised all the way up to my demise. As a pro or as a foe, taking him to heaven like this little light of mine. I still had hope, still chosen. Can you believe it though? God's faithful, believe it, bro. Read it, yo, eat it, yo, ain't digest it. Cause your life was infected and my life was detected. Cause I needed correction and a hard inspection with some new direction. So God stopped me right in my tracks to help me learn my lesson. You say you want it all, but are you ready for it? Break comes before the fall, and your soul is important. Yes, I know what I want to do, but God may be holding it back from you. Florida to Greece, I really had a feast, and read the Noah Creek, but Paul used to preach. I didn't miss a beat, I was out in them streets, and after I was done, I was trying to low-key be a freak. But he saw me, and at the crib I tried to live holy. Speaking to kids, but inside I was lonely and phony. A bunch of baloney, I was spiritually trash. Couple times almost physically crashed. Not drunk, but it's cause I was mad at God. At my past, at my present, why I was never accepted. Even after reading my Bible, couldn't reject temptation. Sensible sensations that God wanted sacred. For a man and wife who's married and there's no complications. But I concentrated, and fast forward I got her. Biggest flex hit on earth. Priceless is her worth. My Italian starburst. Imagine life without her. I couldn't do it. It's like me living dehydrated without my fluids. Body boodle.
break still hurt just to prove it. And what he did was so dope, I couldn't lose it. Had to grab a hold to it. Now I'm blessed. 5-star meals, no cap, I'm never losing. Gotta thank the line that you real.
I should have been killed. Satan thought he had it still. But Jesus, he sealed it in for real. Blood of the lamb, yeah, he's so real, real, real.
Yes, guys. We got Aunt Lee in the building. 91.3 FM WBNY. It's the Gospel Party 716. And we are loving it over here. Aunt Lee is in the building. Canada is in the building. It is a dope vibe right now. I don't know if you know this. It is such a vibe over here. And you know what? I had to start off with that one because I really do like that song, Aunt. I really do. I really, really do. That's one of my faves. And so Aunt has had a great journey. So here's the question for you. When did you start your transition? Because you did basketball, you traveled, you had, NBA dreams and dreams of going overseas and, being, that person that, could possibly, be the star, what a lot of people aspire to. But you chose to listen to God's voice and say, you know what, God, I'm going to listen to what you say to do. And go in the direction you want me to go into. So what brought about that transition? Like when did you begin that transition to now doing ministry? You do motivational speaking. I've seen you doing a lot of different motivational speaking gigs at different high schools and, different places. I definitely want to ask you about Nineveh because we talked about that in my environmental science class, which is really dope. Is that we had talked about it in environmental science when I was teaching it. And at the same time you were going up there. So I was like, I got to pick your brain about that one too. But when did you know, and how was the transition to ministry and motivational speaking?
Man, so I already knew that God gave me to speak. Just growing up in basketball, they put you in position where they want athletes, talk to kids, do community events. I never started from that. And then I've been rapping since 12. Been doing a lot of those things. But everything is at the time and season to it. So 2023, when I was asking God, I'm gonna fast. And when he told me everything I was gonna be doing, I kind of thought, like, where am I gonna do that at? Because at the time I was planning on overseas again. But that's when Canada came out, and I'm like, okay, I'll be in America. So let me exercise these gifts that you've given me, God. And so let me do it while playing, because I feel like it was very, very effective. Just being a athlete, then actually having a message to pour into the community, impact and empower the just people around me, open and listen. So I wouldn't even transition. It's just I'm back in America where I can talk to people that understand me, understand what I'm trying to do. It's more easier to work. And so it was almost amazing. I just really locked into it 2 years ago because I just man, Canada, I'm coming here. I people don't know. I'm more than a basketball. Like for real. Like started something before then, and then when me and my married, I thought it more. That's we played for about 10 years. We met each other around last year. So we more than basketball. That's how I got to the beginning of the music. It was already inside me. It's just timing.
So your wife was a basketball player also.
Yeah.
That is amazing. That's awesome.
We countries together.
Wow.
Played in Greece.
Now, was that intentional?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we newly married. We wanted to play out so we could stick together. And newlywed.
And now, does she still play?
No, so Angie, she was pregnant in 2023. We had 4. That's when she retired.
Okay, wow. That's awesome. So now, do you feel the need to kind of get your son playing hooping too?
It's just, I think it's just natural. Like, we want him to do in everything. Feel like the more he's doing basketball, it's just yesterday coming back. I train people now. But he's like, well, basketball.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And a doctor said I'm gonna be 6'10".
Wow.
So I'm 6'8".
Sheesh.
My wife is 5'11".
Six.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, hold on. You're 6'8". Your wife is, you said 5'11",
Yeah.
and they already said your son is gonna be 6'10".
Because he's taller. It's very nice too. He's tall.
Yeah, that's how my kids are. Because my daughter is right now, she's 5'9", and she's like 12 years old. So I'm not looking forward to this height thing. Because she's already saying, "Mom, I can see over you." But no, that's really cool that that you are like giving him. You're not pushing him to do what you guys did, but you're encouraging him to do whatever he leads his heart to, and that's a good sentiment as a parent.
Right.
And I think it's probably every parent's joy that maybe one of their kids would kind of, and DJ Slack is here too. He's been DJing and doing music, and now his daughter actually does her own music blog and different things like that. Even here and outside of, in Western New York and Rochester, I've seen her like all over the place, New York and New York City and everywhere. And I feel like her brand is about to blow soon, but just to see her, be able to, to grow and move, but it's because, dad right there, is encouraging her, just not saying you got to be a DJ. Don't be a DJ like me, but go wherever you lead to. And I just think that's a great sentiment as a parent, that not only your baby has like not one, but two basketball playing parents, that they have that athletic family. You guys have an athletic family already built in. Now, do you plan on having more kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We gonna be praying for the abundance.
I appreciate you.
Now, I don't need you to get a starting lineup, but like, hey, but if God sees fit.
Right.
So now you're working. Every time I see you, you're working with I Am Second. And I Am Second is an amazing ministry. I'm going to let you talk about that. And guys, if you want to call in, the number is 716-878-5104. You can always call in. You can send us a message. We're live over there on YouTube, on TikTok. You can follow me, DJ Desirez, over on TikTok. Follow the Gospel Party 716 on Instagram and over on YouTube, and leave messages. If you got any questions, make sure you call 716-878-5104. So like I said, you work with I Am Second. I Am Second is an amazing ministry. I'm going to let you talk about them, what they do, and how you got involved with them. Like I said, I met them at Kingdom Bound. I just fell in love with I Am Second. Shouts out to I Am Second Canada. They are absolutely phenomenal. Just an amazing group of people that really just love God and really want to spread the gospel in a unique way. It's different than we think what regular ministry looks like. So tell us about I Am Second and how you got involved with them.
Yeah, great. So I would say 2024. I just did my first show, Light of the City concert. And they heard about it from someone. And, they had called someone on the phone, and somebody that I was meeting with was like, "Hey, I want you to meet me. This organization called Second." I went down right away. And once I went down there, they told me what they about. They heard what I was doing in terms of just the light of the concert and movement. What establishing. So they have, doing the same. So their target reaching everyone, but the main target, the next generation. Teens and adults, and it is the slogan is second because we're second first, and so we just decided to partner certain things where they were their platform in Canada, because I am second pretty big in the city, So I decided to go to the here. So when they saw me doing everything, they wanted to be part of it. And when they were getting into some business, try to the goal is to do their best to be in places as possible. Just so that there's an artist we know that that push rap loves all of that type of stuff. So we've done a few of Kingdom Bound, and then it's been like a pizza festival, and I'm running both of those here. And there's been a couple of things that they've done. Yeah, just great. Open door.
Yeah, I love I Am Second. I love, like, I'm showing everybody I got my I Am Second bracelets on. I still keep them on. I love my I Am Second bracelets. And you know what? So what I want to do is play this song, because this song I heard when he graced that I Am Second stage and killed it. He played this song, and when I said it literally like brought the crowd out, I think we ended up having to do the song twice because everybody was so lit. Like it was just it was lituation. You know what it's called? It's called drip. Okay, I got that holy water on me. I got that drip. Hey, it's the Gospel Party 716.
Drip. Oh yeah. Drip. Oh yeah. Drip. Oh yeah. Drip. Oh yeah.
I got that holy water on me, I got that
Drip.
I got that holy water on me, I got that
Drip. Drip. Oh yeah. Drip. Oh yeah. Drip. Oh yeah. Drip. Oh yeah.
I got that holy water on me, I got that
Drip.
I got that holy water on me, I got that.
Let's get it. I came in hot, but now I'm dripping. Take the seat, what you been missing. Sipping on that holy water, that's a fact. I just got some from that Jordan River. Had to go sprinkle that jump, man. For his glory, got the Father, God is dope. I'm tripped out. Y'all can send merch my way and let your boy promote. Yeah. Let me spit this quote, give it an antidote. I've been lighting the city up with hopes to catch that drip and send no more. I be charging like a charger. Call me Antonio Gates. I'm a chief. Call me Kelsey, but I can shoot the J. I be moving swift, but God made me tailor-made. And my baby Beyonce has the better Jay-Z. Don't play me, because I'm me. And don't me, I can't spray that heat. I'll wait the Lord with the words when I speak. Keeping the peace, they got lead. Not trying to fall off a cliff, trying to oppress the world. Do you catch my drift?
Drip. Oh yeah. Drip. Oh yeah. Drip. Oh yeah. Drip. Oh yeah.
I got that holy water on me, I got that
Drip.
I got that holy water on me, I got that
Drip. Drip. Oh yeah. Drip. Oh yeah. Drip. Oh yeah. Drip. Oh yeah.
I got that holy water on me, I got that
Drip.
I got that holy water on me, I got that
Drip.
Got it, gon' be wise, going to keep on the drip fit. God has styled me nice, fruits of the spirit, I'm with this. Coming straight from the vine, have you seen his goodness? Yeah, you see it every day. If you woke up, it was no mistake. Imagine that. KB Porsche underneath gauge. Should have been 6 feet under the grave. Under that doo-doo, shoot. I had to go and recoup. He drew me up from the bottom of the barrel, reaching down from on high. He called me right 61 Isaiah. Whoa. I've been looking good for shows. I've been eating good for show. God is blessing me with bros. There you too nice. We blood brothers in Christ. Turning up the city, cause the living water sent me. Holy Spirit rain down, let it fall down on me. I don't wanna live, wanna breathe. Heard that from Ashanti. Yeah, overflowing with fruit. See, I'm transforming. And I got proof of receipts. Leave on the trail, cause I trail with 3. The Father, the Son, Holy Spirit in one.
Drip. Oh yeah. Drip. Oh yeah. Drip. Oh yeah. Drip. Oh yeah.
I got that holy water on me, I got that
Drip.
I got that holy water on me, I got that
Drip. Drip. Oh yeah. Drip. Oh yeah. Drip. Oh yeah. Drip. Oh yeah.
I got that holy water on me, I got that
Drip.
I got that holy water on me, I got that
Drip.
And we got that holy water on us. This is the Gospel Party 716. We out here with Aunt Lee. Make sure you call it 716-878-5104.
Wait, yeah, send them up to heaven. Ain't no 7-Eleven, but I'm gassed up in my element. Wait, yeah. No penicillin, anti-cecillin, no dopamine, but dopamine, I feel that. Using Paris, a lethal weapon, better than using Smith & Wesson. Crush of the past, a remedy, stepping sharp, buck 50, get the deer out of concession. You're running out of luck, instigate, then renovate, oh, I'll be fine. Looking up to God, I love the holy rhymes.
Yeah, this that real hip-hop flow. Driving in your car slow, bumping that hard bass, the youngest don't really know. I'm tired of the mumble rap, the nonsense type of crap. Excuse me if I'm crude, but it's time to cut the lumberjack. A new wave, a new fresh wind in your airspace, coming through your airwaves, bringing you a new taste. Ain't a gangsta, but I lace you in the verses. Faith without works is dead, that's why we working. Overtime cooking up hope, believe that. Dishing out motivation, like I was Steve Nash. Assisting you with gems, cause I'm feeded by the sun. And I'm armed, ready, locked and loaded like a gun. It's convicted shots cause I'm a maverick when it comes to standing 10 toes down. I don't run from enemies who try to diss and disrespect Jesus. He's in us so the spirit will pierce like he did pee.
No penicillin, anti-cecillin, no dopamine, but dopamine, I feel that. Using Paris, a lethal weapon, better than using Smith & Wesson. Crash of the past, a remedy, stepping sharp, buck 50, get the deer out of concession. You're running out of luck, it's a gate, then renovate, oh, I'll be fine. Looking up to God, I love the holy rhymes. Yeah, I've had to break bones, felt bass in headphones. I would hit red zones, there was blood in the flow. At times I would get stoned, not like Steven, I'm talking dope. Not rocks thrown for beatings, you better believe it. I ain't seen it, but I got faith. Someday hitting arenas, by the time I get on stage, luminous the Holy Spirit, touch the nation in a ray. Yeah,
It's the Gospel Party 716, 91.3 FM WBNY. Slack, I saw you over there. You was bopping, bro. How you feeling over there? You was bopping over there. How you feeling? Oh, he got all the sounds going. You give me some thumbs up if you like what you hear over there. Listen, Slack is like when he's not in studio, he is like behind the scenes tech. I love Slack. We love DJ Slack over here. He always ends up playing behind the scenes tech. I guess he told me he gave me the front seat and told me to drive, and I drive. I took off. So, but shouts out to DJ Slack over there on the check-in. He's our fearless leader. In the head and the founder of the Gospel Party 716.
Hey, do I sound better?
Oh, you sound amazing. What's going on, Slack?
I do. All right,
yes.
All right. You don't hear any echo?
Just a little bit.
A little bit. Okay.
That
has to do with because when we're listening like Aunt Lee, he's got his volume up, and
we all listening. But what's going on, Slack? How you feel about Aunt Lee so far? Tell us how you feeling.
Good. He's a good rapper. That drip was fire.
Told you.
The other two was good, but the drip was fire.
Told you. I told you that holy water on me. I got that drip. Listen, I'll be sitting up there really like. Ant is over there like shaking his head like y'all are too much. I do. I'll be sitting up there like, hey, I got that holy water on me. I got that drip. He's like, you can't.
Listen now. Y'all just now getting into the catalog. We ain't even
right.
In the pinnacles. No.
Right. We ain't even there.
This stuff is kind of, I ain't gonna say it's old, but you know, nowadays people putting out so much music.
Listen, too much. Okay, so let me ask you that too, as an artist. How do you feel about these artists? Because like every time I turn around, I've worked with artists that like literally had just put out a project, and then it's not even like a year later, and they're putting out another project, and I'm like, can we let the old one kind of marinate a little bit? Like, so as an artist, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like you need to oversaturate the market with your music? Do you feel like you need to do a Kendrick and kind of let stuff breathe for a little bit before I come back out with something? How do you feel?
So I'm gonna be a little bit careful because people that listen to me, even though I haven't had music out forever, I've been doing music for a long time. I just never platformed and put it on distribution platforms until 2 years ago.
Okay.
So whoever's listening to me, they may not even pay no respect to what I'm saying. Even though I've been around like that. I've been in the music industry without really being in it until now. But I'm gonna give my opinion. I feel like us as artists that are out here, because of how social media is, and you just want to stay relevant and you want people to see what you're doing, I feel like people just putting out so much music because they want to stay in people's rear view.
Right.
In my opinion, I think that's what it is because so many artists put out so many songs, and again, you don't let them breathe, but they're doing it because you get high, you just see what's going to be the next big song,
right?
Dreams, and I think it's good, and I think that because you're putting out so much that I don't know, like. See, we can go so deep because I'm a man. I love word too. I love Bible.
Right.
I'm not saying as making songs can be an idol, but you gotta understand. Like, if you just put so much out, and it's like, what's the reason?
Right.
Maybe 20, 25 songs in 1 year.
Yeah, and I've seen it. And I've seen it. I've seen artists do it. I worked with an artist that literally released the album, and then within the same year released like almost 2 more. And I'm like, what are you doing? And like you said, maybe it's because people are, and especially as artists, you're making your music your idol. You know, and that's scary.
It can be when you're doing it at a rate that is just like, okay, like what's the motive now?
Right.
Because there's certain songs that you know that's going to bless people. This is how certain songs can go viral, why it gets a lot of traction, because you're pushing something that has a message for the world that's going to connect with a certain group of people, or just you know, whatever the song's about. And I'm not saying you gotta like do a whole press release for one song for 6, 7, 8 months.
Right.
But at the time, you put 3 albums, maybe a total of like 25 to 30 songs. Nobody gets to breathe unless they marinate on good things that you have. They don't know which one to pick.
Right. And I think that's what's good about your music is because you gave us some time to really marinate in your music, you know? So even though, you know, sometimes you're like, oh, y'all just getting into the catalog, but it's good because we get to marinate in that catalog and you're not like hitting us with a ton of stuff. So as far as your catalog, like, do you have any albums upcoming or anything you're working on currently that we should be looking forward to?
So I don't know if this is me almost kind of promoting myself, because I know I do things in crazy ways. But low key, even though I'm an indie artist, I've been looking for different people that can help even manage what I'm doing. I think I know the gift that God has given me, especially in Canada. And I haven't put out. I'm only been putting singles, and I've been doing that for a reason. But I have talking to God, bring right people into my space, because what I'm doing is actually unique, and I don't think many people know like how the Christian arena is. A lot of Christians, but a lot of move to space because there's not a lot of motors, a manager. There's not a big scene where the Christian genre can get a lot of pull.
Right, that's true.
But the Lord is favor with me, use my networking skills, with me being basketball. Being a Christian rap, going in the church that really would that rap like that. Because Canada is like a nation when it comes to like you know this in the state. Christian rap is really mainstream now.
Right.
I'm churches are break in because it resonates with people. Like we love the Mac cities or that the worship
right.
with worship praise, but kids like to talk. And if it's about you want them to have that alternative than the secular rap, you know. Just
right.
Get
so you want the KBs and the Lecrae's and
And it doesn't do it like that at the rate that it should. Not even close.
Really?
Oh,
wow.
So the fact that okay, I'm like my own manager. I do everything. I'm my own business, manager, artist. Get myself different roles. I thank you for having me to come on.
Oh, no problem.
I've been reaching TV stations, and the Lord is opening the door for me to these places to talk about what I have coming up. I have a light up at 64. That's starting on March 22nd. I'm going to 12 cities. And guess what? This is why, like, I love God and how He does things, because God calls the unqualified. When people look at my streams, people look at my followers, people probably thinking, and I got some content, funny content coming out to promote the
Right.
tour. This people like, how are you going on tour? Like, you're not on Proper XL,
Right.
you're not Villa, you're not on all these things that I do desire to be on because I think it helps push my music where more people can hear it.
Right.
But some people will be looking at me like, how is he doing this? And all I
Right.
can really do is give credit to God. And that's how I know he's
Absolutely.
going to do this. Like he's giving me favor. So I'm going on a 12-city tour. I'm going to Nunavut. I'm going to Virgin Islands to
Get
do
out of here.
like everything's on my social media, my website, and I'm going to a lot of places across Canada doing something that there's only been 2 Christian rappers that have gone on tour in Canada.
Really? Who?
Two.
Who?
The OG Fresh IE.
Right.
He's
Okay.
very known. He's very known.
Right. Shouts out to him.
And we're talking about Canadians. We're not talking about American
Not
artists.
about Americans. Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about Canadians. And then somebody named Manifest.
Which I heard of Manifest. Yeah.
Yeah, he lives out in LA, but there's not a lot. And that's just because the churches here have not embraced it like that. But God has been allowing Light Up the City, this movement that he gave me. And it's more than a concert. Like I have praise and worship at my concerts.
Nice.
And then Christian rap. It's on purpose. And that's one of the reasons why the churches, I think, allow my Christian rap to come in, because they see, okay, we're already not like so whatever about rap, but because you bring that in and then you bring the Christian rap,
right,
now we're more open to hear.
They're open. Yeah, they want to hear you.
The older people, I've had old folks at my concerts that are like, wow, like I know what you're talking about. I can't believe I like this. So it's been really blessing it. And I'm going on a 12-city tour. I got more churches, and I partner with churches on purpose. Of course, I want it to be outside, like hit the streets, stuff like that. But I partner with the churches because the churches are the ones that are like not. They've been holding back so long from allowing it in, right? But it's like man, the show that I was just on, man, I looked into the camera and I told him, like, look, churches, there's so many amazing artists. They know how to be used by God. We are anointed.
Yeah.
And if you want to see your own Canadian artists rise and use their gifts that God's given them, you got to give us a platform. I looked in the camera and said it, and I'm representing all the Canadian artists. I can't wait till it comes out, because I'm going to tag all the Canadian artists, because I feel like God brought me here to help be a piece in the shift that I feel like he wants to do. And man, we could talk forever, because this is like
I just think that's so. I think that's so amazing, because like I never, and I mean, of course, because I'm here in the States, I never knew that it was that much of a disconnect. Only because I've seen, and DJ Slack can talk, from his experience too, with his longevity being in, Christian music and doing in DJing, how hard it was for the church, even, growing up, like accepting Christian hip hop, let alone like,
right, Christian hip hop.
Remember like the Kirk Franklins and the Fred Hammonds, when they got to be a little too much, they weren't even trying to hear that. You know what I mean?
And even today, guys, Kirk Franklin, they're not really
it's still a lot,
them.
And it's still a lot of churches that don't accept the Christian hip hop, but we see more of it now than we ever seen it before. And like you said, because we have young people that have that need, that they want to turn up, they want to listen to good music too. And and it's crazy, because I had a lot of people that, they asked me, why did you do Christian DJing? And like, they've heard the Christian hip hop artists, and they're like, oh wow, this is amazing. So Slack, I will let you get that, because I got to get this. So yeah, ask him a question.
I am excited. First of all, you're doing a great job, DJ Desire. Hey, Aunt Lee,
what up?
Thank you for coming on, my man.
Yes, sir.
You got some great music, great talent. I like your mindset. I was a little frustrated because of the audio. We was getting echo.
Oh, it's really good now.
We figured out echo cancellation. We got it. So you sounding good, looking good, DJ Desire. Thank you.
I had a call come in. I don't know what happened. That call came in. We had calls coming in.
What?
We had calls coming in. I don't know what just happened. They hung up, but it's okay. Call back. Listen, if you're calling, call back. 716-878-5104. Call back. Call us back.
Yeah, but I'm excited to see artists like you. The reason why the Gospel Party was born was because of artists like you. I realized, because I used to do outreach ministry, and I saw a lot of young people get saved off of the Christian rap. But the church wasn't feeling it. a lot of the church wasn't feeling it. And I'm like, hold up, God is using this to save to capture the young people to, you know. So
Yeah.
that's the reason why the gospel party. So it's good to see artists like you here. And hopefully God will continue to bless you and you promote it.
I,
And we'll
I
see you
want to
on
say,
BET and all the other ones.
I want to say one thing because this is what I said. I'm echoing what I said on the show yesterday. 6 7. I'm sure you guys all seen 6 7.
Right.
The
Yep.
phenomenon of the song that's took over the world. Everybody's doing it in school. It's disrupting class. You
Yep.
guys
I can
change
say that as a teacher.
it.
It does.
You know what has happened? This is why I don't get when churches don't accept it because you guys will allow your kids to follow different trends that are secular songs. You realize it's rap, they're
Mm.
listening to it. But then when it comes to bringing in something that's glorifying God and it's the same genre,
Hmm.
you like raise your eyebrows as if we're bringing devil music into the church, but you kids
Yeah.
listen to
Right.
this stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like that don't make no sense to me. I'm so
None.
it brings a righteous anger because they don't know like this is why kids and
Right.
it is secular because you're also not allowing them to see something and embrace
That's it.
something that is resonating their life but is glorifying Christ.
That's it.
Right.
Like how do you not accept that? And then this is why your kids are always like lukewarm or why they're like compromised
Mm.
because
Right.
they're still young people. They have the worship and praise, but they like turning up to rap. And if you could
Right.
bring them rap that is bringing them closer to Jesus, but
Yes.
you're not bringing it in the church for
Right.
different youth events or different things like that. Why not? Like,
Why
Right.
what
not?
are y'all doing?
Why not?
Right.
Yeah, and I think that's the biggest issue and I've seen is that, you guys don't get the platform enough. And
Yeah.
there are tons
You
of
don't.
artists out there, you guys are not getting it enough.
You
And that's the
don't.
reason why, when I'm doing the D mix or we're here on the gospel party, when I say it was really the turn up over here, it is the turn up. Like we really turn up over here because we want people to see that we can turn up too. But
Hmm.
we're turning up for God.
Right.
We're being positive. Even D1 was talking about that on the interview when he was with Fat Joe. Like, you know, how rap is glorifying all these things, but then you'll make fun of the person that wants to be positive. Like, they really want to try to make fun of D1 for being a positive person. Oh, you just so positive.
And
Is that
another
a bad
awesome
thing?
rapper. Another awesome
Right.
rapper.
Like, is that a bad thing? No, it's not bad. You need that balance, and these kids need that. They need to see that. And so, one of the things, like you said, you do the Light Up the City tour. I'm gonna play Light Up the City. We're gonna come back and talk about that tour, and what goes on. Like you said, you talked a little bit, talked a little bit about it, but I want to get more into the Light Up the City tour, and then let us know, how we can come and be a part of Light Up the City, come
Yeah,
out. Maybe we just got to bring a leg of Light Up the City down here to Buffalo. We just got to figure it
exactly.
out. So it's
Exactly.
the
We'll get
Gospel
into
Party
it. Yeah.
716. Let's get into it.
Get it.
victory. We about to take that, no more being laid back. That's right. When you see your own struggle, let it come back to the pack. Be the 99 for the one. Do you know the man who comes back? Elohim, Jehovah, Rohi, the God Almighty, you feel me? Yeah. Big stepping like a mouse in it. Take a walk in my shoes like I got many miles in it. To go and carry out the great commission. It's a party, a city, yeah. Let's go light up the city, yeah. Everybody in the building, clap your hands right now. Give the praise, you hear that trumpet sound? It's the anthem, so get your hands up. We lighting up the city, let's go praise him right now. Everybody in the building, clap your hands right now. Give him praise, no delay, let the trumpet play. It's the anthem, so get your hands up. We lighting up the city, celebrating, all you with me? I like clap, clap, like clap, clap, like clap, clap, like clap.
Oh, clap, 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 clap. Yes, it's the Gospel Party 716 91.3 FM WBNY. Listen, we lighten up the city. I don't know about you, but that joint every time. It's like, I be lit. That light up the city is like mad dope. I love it. All right, so light up the city, coming to a city near you. You know, Aunt Leah's
That's
been
the
a little
goal.
bit everywhere. You make sure you go check out Aunt Lee on all his socials and tell them how they can contact you. Where can they find you?
Man, you guys can find me on Instagram at Ant Lee Jr. ANTLEEJR on Instagram. TikTok, the same thing, but you're adding at underscore Ant Lee Jr. for TikTok. At Ant Lee with the underscore before the ant. All right.
All right, follow
And,
Aunt Lee.
yep. And also on TikTok. And then Facebook is Anthony Lee Jr. But I'm on mainly those platforms. And yeah, that's where you can find me.
Yeah, make sure you go follow Aunt Lee. Make sure you go and listen to his music on all those DSPs. Go follow, go listen to his music. Listen, it's lit. It's lit. I told y'all. I don't know what y'all thought. I always bring like some litty artists up here, and Aunt Lee is one of them. Now, Aunt, you said you do motivational speaking. You went
Yeah.
to Nineveh. Okay, so a lot of people here in the States don't know anything about Nineveh. So the last two things I'm gonna ask you, tell us about Nineveh and your experiences in Nineveh. Tell us about Nineveh. Because like I said, we're here from the States, and a lot of people have never heard of that place. I did, obviously, because like I said, I was talking about it in my class, and you just happened to go. So tell us about that trip up there.
Yeah. So I was blessed to go up to none of it last fall, 2025. I think it was in October, beginning of November. And yeah, none of it is one of those places far up north. They almost call it like the North Pole. Like you're so far up north, it snows almost all year around.
Right.
Um, they are they're called the Inuit people, right? The
Mhm.
Inuit people, and they just like in America, you know how you have the Native Americans and people that came here on the land, just
Right.
like in the States, it's the same for Canada, where they felt like, they were disrespected and land was stolen from them. And so they are the group of people that are part of that are all around Canada that feel like they have been mistreated and haven't gotten a fair shake on what they were able to discover. But these people, when you go and meet them, they love God. They
Mm.
have a crazy heart for God. But what they deal with is they deal with a lot of suicide. They deal with identity issues because they are now in these places where they've been taken advantage of. And so it has carried with them for decades. All right. And I guess you could say for, I'll just say long decades and hundreds of years because of what has happened. And so not many people go there and do ministry, but they are people that are wanting to connect with just the people that they feel like has outed them, right? Like the regular Canadian citizens, I would say.
Mhm.
And there's been prophetic word that that stuff would happen with them, like when there's a peace that comes between those people and just the other Canadian citizens, that God is wanting to do it through them, right? Because they are on fire for God. They just They just don't have a lot of resources. They're
Right.
people, just like you and me, but they've gone through a lot of hardships. So I went
Right.
out there in ministry. I spoke at a school. They like received me so well. Like all the kids were hype. Like the young people, like the high schoolers. I did a concert at the school, and I mean, I probably gained like I don't know, close to 1,000 followers from that because I was just in this.
Wow.
And I did a whole concert, and because a lot of people that may come to the place um, have motives, and they feel like sometimes people that have come may take things from them. They're very leery
Mm,
about town because you may do good, but they're like, are you coming to help us and befriend us, or are you coming to like steal from us? And so it's like trauma, right? That they've
right.
experienced. And so when we're going down there, because I went down with a group called Timothy Generation, we went there to do ministry, but then it was like, oh, let me do a concert for them. And then after I did it, people back here in Canada were like, man, you going up to none of it? Like nobody goes up there. And then
Right.
on top of that, you know what I'm saying? Like you
Right.
don't
Yeah.
nobody,
Because I
nobody
was gonna ask you, like, even with you being like,
yeah,
let's call a spade, even with you being a
yeah.
black man, like,
So
was it
so
tough? Was it hard?
no. They accept me, they embrace me because they like that. Like I'm an athlete. It's like, going to a foreign land where they see you tall and you do music, you just attract the right people. But
Right.
people that saw me when I posted it was just like, man, like you're doing something that if you had to ask an artist that has a lot of clout, a lot of whatever to go to a place and do a concert,
It probably wouldn't
they
at
probably
all.
would. They're not getting paid. And
Right.
maybe this is a chance where you just do something for free for the people, right? You getting paid
Right.
everything else, but there's a lot of artists that probably wouldn't do that.
Right. And there's nothing
So
wrong with that either.
there's nothing wrong with it. But my point is that sometimes as believers, when we use our gift, we get to a point where we're missing out on the full mission. Yes, you want to be compensated for what you do, your gifts, but God may tell you, go do that for free.
Right. Yeah.
You should be okay with it if you're kingdom minded, right?
That's
Like
it.
that's a whole nother story.
Right.
I tell you, we could talk for hours about it,
Hours. Yes.
but that don't happen. So I did it, and now guess what? I put them on my tour. I have a big sponsor,
Nice.
Canadian Bible Society, that is sponsoring, and they made sure, like, look, if you're going somewhere doing this tour, we want you to go to none of it. And guess what? They're
Wow.
not paying me. They're not paying me, and tour costs a lot of money, right?
It
So
does.
when I say the places that I'm going, I'm not fully sponsored for a tour, but I'm going on faith. I gotta pay my way a few $1,000s, like about $4,000 to get there, do two concerts and two areas. I'm not getting paid. It's free, and I'm doing two.
Wow.
But it's the mission. It's
Right.
about the mission. Go ahead.
Right. I love
Just
that.
to agree with what you just said, I remember when I first became a Christian, my volunteerism, I did a lot of volunteer for free, but each volunteer thing would turn into money later on.
Right.
Each
And then
one
that's
turned
something,
into
yeah,
money later on.
gotta bless you.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's just that give, and it'll, like the Bible says, giving it'll be given
right,
back to you. That good
right.
measure, pressed down, shaking together, running over. And sometimes we think that's always finances, but sometimes that's health. Sometimes
Yeah.
that's peace
Yeah,
of mind, like,
Right.
and knowing that you are doing a great work, to help these people in a place that, like he said, it's cold right now. And then if it is negative 12 degrees outside, okay, it is a cold, cold place. Like they have to deal with a lot, up there. And so for you to even volunteer, take your time out to look at and go talk to a group of people that might have felt forgotten, that's beautiful. So we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna get ready to get up on out of here, but you have a new song. I feel like this song is gonna go viral because I've been seeing a lot of people do it. It's called Let It Shine. And I want you to end the show. Tell us about Let It Shine and how we can do your Let It Shine challenge.
Yeah, let's get it. I want y'all to do it. Like I just haven't posted the official challenge yet. I got some social media stuff that I'm about to be posting in the next day or two. But yeah, Let It Shine. It came out the beginning of February, and I got invited to about 9 schools. So I just finished like a Black History Month tour where I spoke at about 9, 10 schools in the last 2 weeks, and I felt God tell me put the song out now because I was already going to perform it, but I'm like, let me get some steam because I feel like this song is going to do something. And so anyway, I put the song out. Let It Shine is really about obviously letting God's light shine, but because I'm going into public schools too, out here in Canada, you got to be careful with what you say and lyrics. And I made the song way before I even thought about going into schools. I almost wanted to make a motivational song that could be used in Christian spaces and secular spaces. So when I made this, it was perfect. Went into schools. I mean, I got so much media that I'm about to put out of kids just like going crazy. Like, man, I love this song. And just recently, I was just in this place called Guelph, and the dance moves came to me 2 days before. So it came to me earlier this week, and it's so simple, right? So it goes about like this, like this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine, right? You say that 2 times, and then the fourth thing is after you do the motion, like this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Then you just kind of freestyle dance. But I want it to be something that a toddler can do up to a senior citizen. And
I love
so I
that.
got so many people that have started the challenge. I haven't posted it yet, but it is gaining steam. When I say viral, it's up in the 13, 14,000, views when it comes to like what I just did at the school on TikTok, on
I love that.
Instagram, and people are loving it. But guess what? When they follow my page, even if they're not Christians, now they're seeing I'm a Christian and what I'm really about. So I think that's the great thing of knowing how to navigate your way in the secular spaces. And then when they come to your page, now they see like what you're doing it for, who
Right.
you're doing it for. You know what I'm
Why
saying?
you
That's
doing
how
it?
you gotta work it, man. So
And I love it. I love it. So, guys, we are going to head up on out of here. Thank you, Aunt, for being on the show today. Thank you
mm,
for stopping by. You know, you are more than welcome at any time you want to come back on the show. Like I said, we could talk for hours. You got hours more anytime you are a friend of the show. Guys, this is the Gospel Party 716 91.3 FM WBNY. We will see you tomorrow with the D Mix. I will be here in the mix at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Listen, I love you. We love you. Go have an amazing weekend. Go let it shine. It's the Gospel Party.